Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro, and today we're going to talk about a real quick way that I think can help you grow your coaching and consulting practice. And quite simply, it is making a distinction between learners versus networkers. Now, a lot of times coaches and consultants, they come up to me and they say, Brian, I'm trying to build my practice through word of mouth. Maybe I'm doing some speaking engagements, maybe I'm doing, at the local business associations, I'm going out networking and things like that, but I still haven't been able to kind of get as much business as I would like. And what I tell people is, listen, you have to understand that there are two groups of people. There are learners and there are networkers. Now, what does that mean? Learners are people who are open to investing in themselves. Okay, now, whether they invest that person with you or if they do that with somebody else, that's a whole nother conversation. But they're the type of person who read books, listen to CDs, go to workshops, attend conferences. Those are learners because they want to learn and grow themselves because they realize that in order to grow their business, they need to grow themselves first, and they are learning how to do that. Now, networkers don't think like that, and that's fine, but networkers are all about going out and meeting a bunch of folks, handing out a bunch of business cards, and doing those types of things. Now, they are less interested in signing up with you as a coach or a consultant because they're not necessarily predisposed to learning. And you say, oh, okay, how does that, all right, fine, conceptually, how does that play into my day-to-day life? All right, first of all, if you're going to do presentations, all right, if you possibly can, you want to do presentations at conferences or associations where people have paid to be there. So that might be like a trade association, that might be like a franchise conference. If I've paid $300 to go to an event for a 3-day franchisee convention, and I've traveled, I don't know, 10 hours to do it or whatever. I took a 3-hour plane ride and I did this and I did that and I'm taking 5 days off of work. I am probably interested in learning. Okay, so if you as a coach are speaking about whatever, as a consultant are speaking about whatever, okay, that day, you are more likely to get that person to work with you as opposed to if you were just banging around at your local networking event where it's a free deal and you got 58 people there. And yeah, you'll find some learners, but you'll also find mostly networkers. So if you find yourself going out and networking at a lot of these free events, I'm going to recommend you kind of cut back on those and start looking for ones where there's speakers and you have to pay a little money to be there. That's where you're going to find your learners. If you're going out and speaking, which I consider word of mouth because you're going out and speaking, in a perfect world, speak at organizations where they're asking the people to spend a little money, or even put on an event yourself where you ask for a little money and you attract these types of folks. Those things, this distinction, will make a huge difference as it relates to growing your coaching and consulting practice. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.